Good morning, and I hope everyone has woken up to this beautiful day. Again, this is just the kind of days I absolutely love. We're going to be into the low to mid 70s, low humidity, nice breeze. Hopefully, you slept as good as I did last night. You get that, the windows open, and you get that nice breeze in. You give that air conditioner a break if you happen to have one. And it's just going to be a beautiful day, and I hope you guys enjoy it too. Hey, I'm telling you right now, people, uh, this is now becoming. This is only the second time I've done this assignment. It is now becoming one of my favorite, if not my favorite assignment, and that is your credibility exercise. It is just a treasure, a beautiful, just fun time reading about all these people who have had such a great influence on you. And again, the reason why they're able to influence you is that when you look at them, whether it's something they say or something they do, there's a believability in your eyes that who they are and what they're saying is true, right, and or correct. They then establish credibility in your eyes. And it was just amazing, whether it was, family members, parents, grandparents, uncles, cousins, whoever, brothers and sisters, whether it was bosses, either bosses you've had in the past or bosses you have now at your job, celebrities, all kinds of different celebrities. It was just amazing reading about all these different people who, whether they've established credibility based on competence, charisma, or character. Okay. And again, character, just who the person is, just because of who they are. That's what establishes their credibility. And it's fun. I read every single one of yours, and they were great. I really enjoyed learning a lot about how you've become the person you are, or why you do the things or say the things that you do. Because a lot of the times it's because of these people who have helped to influence you. Okay. And again, one of the reasons why I'm standing in front of you right now with the title of professor is because of a guy who never even finished Dickinson High School in Jersey City, and that, of course, was my dad. And he's had a great influence on me. Yeah, it was fun reading your papers. And now it's time to get to the persuasive speech. Um, Six of you have already sent me your speeches. Some people have jumped the gun a little bit, and that's okay. All right. I'll probably start grading them tomorrow. But I do want to say this: we're not going to go ahead and schedule it out like I tried to do the last time. What we're going to do is just everybody's speeches are due by 8 p.m. on Thursday. Okay, Thursday 8 p.m. is when your speeches are due. All right. As you see, I've attached the persuasive speech grade sheet, and it's pretty much the same. Number one, you want to make sure that you're previewing your main points. You have an attention gainer and a preview. Two or three main points, okay? Reasons why people should agree with you or reasons why people should take a particular action. Like say, after listening to my speech, my audience will become an organ donor. Give us two or three reasons why we should become an organ donor. And then a conclusion with a review and some form of closure. And don't forget, I got to have that full content outline. It's got to be full content. It's your speech word for word. I'm just not going to expect you to be memorizing that speech. Remember, when you deliver your speech, have that table or tray down in front of you. Oh, and please be standing up. I'm not going to name names, but I had somebody who actually was kneeling in front of their bed. It was almost like they were going to, now I lay me down to sleep. So, no, just stand up, pretty much like I have here. And a lot of you did that very well. Just make sure, again, there were a couple of you, watch out for the lighting. It's not something you would normally have to prepare for, especially for those of you like me who have never taken an online class. But you do want to make sure that the lighting is good. And if you look at your grade sheet, besides the things that I talked about the organization of the speeches, of course, your voice, making sure there's gestures, all the things that were in the other grade sheet are pretty much the same, except there's one significant difference. And if you look at the delivery section of your grade sheet, there's something called emotion. See, what happens is that when you're looking to influence the opinion, attitude, and or behavior of your audience, when you want to get people to think the way you do, feel the way you do, share the same opinion or idea, or actually get people to do something you want them to do, you must demonstrate an emotional attachment to your topic. We have to see, we have to hear, we have to feel your emotional attachment to this topic. I mean, this is why you feel so strongly about it. Now, with that said, you also have to make sure it's a controlled emotion. All right. Let me explain what I'm talking about. Going way back, it's summer 1, 2003. Yes, I can remember that far because I don't smoke marijuana. Anyway, so it's summer 1, 2003. So it's late June. And I'm in L343. Young lady gets up to do her persuasive speech. Her name is Karen. Karen's specific purpose statement: after listening to my speech, my audience will never drink and drive. Okay? Here was her attention gainer. I'd like to begin my speech talking about something that just happened a few months ago. It was a little after midnight, and my phone rang, and I saw that it was my boyfriend's mother. And she says, "Listen, Karen, I don't want you to panic, but Johnny's been in an accident. He's okay, but he's in St. Mary's Hospital, and he'd like for you to get there as soon as possible." Well, now, the drive from my house to St. Mary's Hospital only takes about 20 minutes. But it seemed like 20 hours, and she started to lose it. Okay? Now, here's the worst part. Karen, because it's summer, it was late June, summer 1, is wearing a short sleeve shirt with a big open neck. Karen was also 100% Irish with red hair. So what do you think happened? Within 3 seconds, people, she went tomato. I mean, not just her entire face, her neck, right here on her chest. She went to, it was like, whoa. It was like one of those old bad black and white Dr. Jekyll and Mr. Hyde movies. So I finally had to say, I just had to say, "Karen, go ahead and step out in the hallway." She stepped out in the hallway. The next 2 people then gave their speeches before she came back, and she kind of halfway got through her speech. But I know to this day, not only myself, but there are people in that class, don't remember her name, don't even remember anybody else in that class, but they'll remember how she lost it. Not her message, but they'll remember how she lost it. All right. So have an emotional attachment. Just make sure it's a controlled emotion, because a lot of you will go ahead and use things. Because for this speech, one of the things that you can rely on if you like, and I recommend that you do, is relaying a personal experience. Now, a lot of people will actually use that personal experience in their attention gainer. But it can be used anywhere during the speech. But a lot of times, if you have a personal experience directly relating to your topic, it really helps to further your credibility. Now, you still need 3 sources, of course, at least 3 sources, but relaying that personal experience can help a lot to lending to your credibility. Just make sure if you have that emotional attachment, it's a controlled emotion. Don't forget, you're sending the video of your speech and a full content outline with bibliography. Can't grade your speech. And please make sure, I'm still getting them, make sure that your specific purpose statement is phrased correctly. All right? Now go do some speeches, people. Get them to me by Thursday at 8 p.m. so you can go enjoy your weekend. And by the way, because we're going into the last week of the semester, Monday, you got the day off. So you'll not even see me again, this ugly face on video. You ain't going to see me again till Tuesday morning. So get those speeches, people. I look forward to seeing them. And I will see you again on Tuesday. Boom.